1993 BMW E30 318i Lux Touring in bright red. Pretty car this one. We're going to start off on the bonnet, work our way around nice and slowly. Bodywork wise, all lovely in red, not pink. Nice and shiny this one, it really is. Couple of little marks there. Camera doesn't even pick them up, they're that small. So on the bonnet, lovely and straight, no dents there. Pretty car this one. Right, we'll start off on the passenger bumper corner. I've got a tiny mark here, tiny mark there, but as we go around you'll see no scuffs. That's obviously been painted black, quite like that. All good along there. As we go, sorry about the dodgy camera work there, as we go along the top of the front bumper, and we'll come back down, all nice and clean, nice and straight, no scuffs or marks on the bumper corners. That lower valance is all good as well. There you have the front corner there, all nice and straight along there. Headlights are good. Grill's all good, obviously you can see they've been done in like a satin black, but they're all nice. As we come on to the driver's front wing now, we'll check that leading edge because I normally get some stone chips and a bit of rust on there, but that's all nice and clean. This is the driver's front arch again, lovely and solid, lovely and clean, no rust there that I can see. Complemented by that double pinstripe in black, just finishing it off, breaking the red up a little bit. Nice and straight, the mouldings look all good down the sides as well. It's obviously had some paint work in it at some point in its life. Along the bottom of the sill, onto the bottom of the door. Again, lovely and straight, lovely and flat. Around the wing mirror is all nice. This top door edge is all good. Along those wind strips, we'll go all the way along here. Come back out onto the passenger driver's rear door. Again, nice and straight. That rear arch. This is what people want to see. I'll try and get the camera right in there. All nice and clean. All lovely and straight. That's the rear bumper corner again, lovely, very presentable this one, lovely in red. We're going to go around the sunroof model. Check to see if there's any rust around there. That's all nice and clean. Around the windscreen's all good. Manual sunroof this one, so it's tilt and slide, so there's a tilt. And there's a slide. So the roof's all good. As we go on to the rear tailgate now, this spoiler, it's got some texture to it. You can see that along there. That's the only real issue I'm finding with that. Along the tailgate, probably wants a new badge, but I'm being picky because the rest of the car is just so good. The lights are nice and uncracked, nice and clear, both sides. Again, bumper corners are nice. We've got a little bit of a bleb there in the paint, but the rest of the bumper corners are all lovely and straight. That rear valance is good. All nice and straight across there. Onto the passenger rear quarter. Again, lovely and straight down both sides this one. Got a little bit of a mark down the bottom of that arch, but the rest of the arch looks nice and clean and straight. All the window rubbers are good. I did notice the window rubbers just off a little bit there on the tailgate, but I'm really picking on it to find any fault, in my opinion there. Passenger rear door, again, nice and red, nice and clean, nice and shiny. No parking dents along there. This is the passenger front door now. Pinstripe just finishes off really well. And the passenger front arch. You'll see it's on sort of TSW Venom wheels there. Not to everyone's taste, but I don't hate them at all. Sitting really well. Good spec, this one, with it being a Lux. Electric windows, leather seats, electric mirrors. Right, interior wise, driver's door card, again, all nice and clean. Excuse me there, sorry. Driver's seat, a little bit of wear at the bolster. A little bit of wear at the bottom swab. All nice and straight in there. Onto the top of the dashboard now. Couple of little cracks. At the top, that's more the passenger side. You can see those there, and one round the vent as well. Centre console's all nice and straight, nice and clean. Manual as well, this one. All nice in there. Lovely, lovely interior this. Car has done 176,000, but these old Beamers seem to go all day long. You know, if that was a modern car, there'd be no seat left on that sort of mileage. Gonna go in the driver's rear. We'll checking these arches. All nice and clean, nice and straight, no rust in there. Down here, a little bit of a mark. Manual rear windows, electric front windows. Back seats are lovely. The right amount of wear to these seats. Headlining, as you can see, has been pinned a little bit. But front half's all nice and good. Carpets are all grey, all nice and clean. Go into the tailgate now. Pop that open and you'll see, again, all nice and clean. We've got the right tool for the spin off on the wheels. Parcel shelf still there as well, which is lovely to see. Inside the boot floor, the original alloy BBS style. All nice and clean in there, all lovely. That and see in there, all good. You know, all the ducats are nice. All the interior is really nice on this one. It's complete as well. It's lovely to see him with a parcel shelf at this sort of age. Passenger rear. Again, the door card's lovely. Inside that arch there. Got a few little marks down here on the bottom. The seat itself, again, nice condition. Nice and soft. This is the passenger front now. Door card's lovely. A little bit of wear at the seat again. All nice in there. Engine bay is nice and tidy. Kind of how they always are really on these. Let's see, all nice and straight in there. Get it fired up there. These BMW engines all sound like that. They all just tick over quite happily. I've got no problems there with that one at all. Nice and smooth, not hunting, not making a load of noise. Get the bonnet put down, we'll have one last little look at the side of it. So there you have it. 1993 BMW 318 iLux Touring in red.